And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And, Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this. The league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Jay, and it's Rose in at the 3 spot. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
Clock at 6, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Garland against Smart. The pass to Jay. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Jay's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Marcus Smart missing that last shot, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Brown outside. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Little, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Jay taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Jay. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Smart deciding where to go with it. Williams finds Smart. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Pass to Jay. Over Smart. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. That's 7 points for Jay.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Williams. Back to Smart. From deep. Kept alive by Boston.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of the bar. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of the boat.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And then for Cleveland, Muscala, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Horford comes in for Rose. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Here's Pritchard. That shot, no good. Now the Cavaliers with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Mitchell passes to Jay. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. That one goes. Count it.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Parker. Outside Warren. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in.
Cavaliers substitution. Lamar Stevens.
34 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Jay. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Jay's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Shots good by Mitchell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
From deep. Stephens pulls it in. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers on top.
The Celtics 4. The Cavaliers 20.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Jay out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Rose in at the small forward position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Boston put on a show. He ended up with 21 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. This team is playing.
And again for three.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Great Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
From 11 feet away, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
It's Brown on the way. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The pass to Williams. Outside Williams.
Come to me.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Pass to Tatum. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but... And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With the score, the Celtics 14, the Cavaliers 43.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The two Williams are the 4 and the 5. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Nobody near Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly from 11 feet away. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his moves. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
All sorts of time, and that one is good. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Oh, my!
Nice finish. Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Passes to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Count it.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Rose scanning the floor. Outside Garland for 3. And there's Rose on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
The feed now to Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year.
Celtics shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Mike Muscala out there with Horford. Then there's Jay. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Brown wide open. He fires. Gets a very good look and converts.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Stephens, guarded by Tatum. Stephens, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Brown throws it down.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Stephens, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Shooting for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the left wing. Here's Davison. The three-pointer, no good. Puts up a 3, and the basket by Rubio.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Davison, covered by Rubio. Davison's shot's good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
Rubio, the pass to Stevens. Back to Rubio. There's the pass to Muscala. Barton in the corner. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Barton.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Pass to Gallinari.
2 minutes.
Here's Hauser.
2 minutes.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Back to Barton. Takes it off the glass. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Rubio, the pass to Barton. Now Rubio. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making a
to allow basketball to change their lives. You got Basketball Without Borders. You have academies in basketball. You now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Gallinari. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Jay. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of